Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the interior of a room. And the way we get started is that we first of all analyze what we've just learned about bringing in things from the warehouse. So the warehouse is this little icon right here to the right. And when you click on that, you can literally type in whatever you want, search 3D warehouse. So you could type in chair, you could type in uh, tables, and you can get all these cool things that I have here already. Now, some of the things that we've talked about already is exploding things. So if I select something, I can select the whole thing, and you explode it by right click, explode, and you may have to explode it a few times and you can color it. All right. So you can literally come over to your paint bucket, choose whatever color you want, and boom, color it in different sections. And it's a pretty amazing thing to do. Now, what I want to talk about is developing a room with some cool ideas. All right. So, one of the safest tools to be in when you're developing a room is in the select tool, and that's the arrow. You can also use the space bar to get to the select tool. Now, I got some pretty cool things going on here. I have a picture that I have on the wall. I have another picture over here on the other wall. I brought in my table and my chair. And I even made my own customized carpet using my logo, HP. Now, we're going to be making logos pretty soon, but right now, this is a logo that I made years ago, and I'm going to show you how to customize your room with some of your own art. All right. So, the first thing I want to do is I don't want to see any of this right now. So, this may seem pretty radical, but I'm just going to select all of this and I'm just going to get rid of it because I want to start fresh. All right, so I need everyone to pay attention to this. We're going to make our room first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the rectangle tool, and I want you to start measuring your room correctly. So I'm going to measure out a little bit of a rectangle like that. And then I want you to come over here where it says dimensions down here at the bottom. I'm circling. Watch this. I'm going to literally type in the dimensions that I want. So I want to have a 25-foot room. So I type in 25, and then I put uh, apostrophe, which stands for foot. Then I put comma, which stands for by. Then I type in 25 again, apostrophe, and that stands for foot. Then I hit enter. And there is my 25 by 25 area. Then I'm going to come over to my push-pull tool, and I'm going to pull it up a little bit, and I'm going to come back over to my distance, and I want to type in literally a 9-foot area, which is a story, 9, and then I put in apostrophe, and I hit enter. And that gives me a correct area of a 25 by 25 9-foot area. And that's how you get really, really exact in this software. So hopefully you caught that and you understood what I just did there. You can always review it by just simply, reviewing the video again, take it backwards, rewind it, and look at that as many times as you need to. Now, what I want to do is move this over here a little bit so I can see my vertical line and my depth and my horizontal line easily. What I want to do is get rid of some of this room because I don't need to see everything. So I'm going to get rid of this line and I'm going to get rid of my roof. Okay? Because all I need right now is the two side walls and the floor. Okay? And at this point, I can have fun and paint this room any color I want. So, choose a good neutral color. All right? You can keep the floor gray if you want or paint it a color. All right? And actually, I don't like that color. I'm going to go with a more lighter color. And now I could start adding things on the wall. All right, so the first thing I want to do is bring in a picture. Now, this is the fun part. You guys got many pictures in your folders. You got your FC. You can bring in your FC. So watch this. I'm going to go to this area where I see the area where I could bring in from files. And I'm going to insert. And this is where you need to go to insert. And it says, what do you want? Is it in your Google Drive? Is it on your computer? It's in my Google Drive. I have a folder called My Art. Now you have a folder for FC or black and whites. You can bring in any of your artwork that you want. So I'm going to go to My Art, open it up, and I have all these pictures that I drew. I'm going to get the saxophone man here. All right, and I'll select that, and I'm going to keep it as an image. And it's uploading, and when it comes in, it's pretty big, so I can scale it down. So I'm waiting for it to go through its process. Now you can see it's really, really huge. So what I want to do is I want to scale it down. It's a little clunky. So when I get it like there, I can select it, select off to the side, and I want to just select that face, and I can go to Move Tool, and I can move this anywhere I want in the picture. Come on. It's been a little clunky because it's so big. And there it is. I'll put the sax man right there. Put him right in the middle of the wall. Now, it's a flat picture on the wall, but I can make it have like a little bit of a frame if I want. So watch this. I come around here to my rectangle tool, and I'll put like a little frame around it. Actually, I should have did that better. Control Z. That's a little bit better. And then I can pull that out from the wall. And there you have it. It's a little frame. And I can paint that frame. So I'll come to my paint bucket, choose that color, paint the frame. Okay? So there's a picture right there on the wall. And you say, well, how about the chairs and the tables? Well, guess what? You guys know that part already. All right, so I'm not going to go over that. But, you know, for the sake of just helping some people understand that again, I think I will do that. So I'll come up here, chairs and tables, bring in my table first, and I'll just get a standard table. And as soon as I bring it in, I can just bring it right into the room. Boom, there it is. All right. And if I explode that table, right click, explode. All right. I can even paint that table a color. All right. Maybe I want that table to be red. Okay. Just that simple. And I can bring in chairs. I can bring in a rug. Now check this idea out for the rug. This is where you can have fun. So I'm going to put a big area rug right here and give it a pattern. All right. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to insert, and I'm going to get, you know, a cool pattern that I like. And I'm going to go to My Art again. And I'm going to choose this HP pattern because this is a logo I made. And this time I'm going to bring it in as a material. And when it comes in really big. So I want this small. So if I grab this corner and drag it, I can make it smaller. And then as soon as I click one time, there it is. So there's a customized pattern on my carpet right there. It's kind of ugly though, but I can paint it. I can do whatever I want. So what I'm asking you to do is build your own man cave or she cave or she shed. Is that the way you say it? She shed, man cave. And put stuff in the room that you want. Chairs, tables, a couch. Make your own rug. Put your own pictures on the wall. Okay? And of course, you're going to save this as a PNG and show me different angles. Show me 1 point and 2 point. All right. Let's do a good job.